Hello everyone, welcome to another CollectionDX review. I, Charles, aka Chachi Power, will be taking on this review today. What we have today with us is the Hydargos Mothership. This is from the show UFO Robot Grandizer. If you watch UFO Robot Grandizer, Japanese version, you'll know this guy is Blackie. But for those in France and Italy, he was known as Hydargos. That's how he's labeled on the box. I'm just going to show you guys the box. It's got some nice artwork here. The side here has more artwork, and the back here has some illustrations and a little bit of the story here. Just in short, Grandizer is a robot created by the manga creator Go Nagai during the 70s. So basically it goes into a whole little backstory about how it's famous in Italy, Quebec, and Middle East countries, and it tells you a little bit about what's going on. The folks over at HL Pro Hygiene Corporation were kind enough to send this over for review. So make sure you check them out. They got a lot of cool stuff on their site. This included a lot of Grandizer stuff, metal techs, so make sure you check that out. Alright, so once you pop open the box, this is what you get. This big clamshell plastic tray with the contents. You'll see there's very little to the contents here. And you basically get yourself a stand there, like you see, and then you get the two little top pieces which connect to the main body of the UFO. Assembly of the included stand is very straightforward. You get these two pieces. So the stand, like I said, is made up of two pieces. You get this piece here, which is for the mothership part, and you also get the base of the stand. And to put it together, you simply take this tab piece here and slide it right in this slot. It goes in fairly easy. Now you'll see there's notches around this here. You're going to want to make sure you pay attention to these when you go to put the ship on there, as this is very important as to not damage the finish on the UFO mothership. Right, so here I've got the mothership body. This is the main body here, which doesn't look like much, but you will be surprised at the heft. This is die-cast. The only parts that are not die-cast on this body here is these fins, the plastic fins. I want you guys to notice that this has slight airbrushing. You'll see it's very smooth. The finish is just absolutely stunning. You'll see it's got a nice matte finish. There is a standard version which is glossy. This is the weathered version, and there's also a glow-in-the-dark version for you glow-in-the-dark people. You'll notice that the weathering, it's not necessarily like a darkening, it's more of like a lightening here. It kind of makes it look like the paint's wearing down from it flying so fast, and it's always on the outside parts of everything that's painted. And it's so subtle, but it just really makes a big difference. And if you look inside, you'll see it's kind of white. At first I thought this was like porcelain. I knew it was die cast, but it just looks like really delicate, expensive porcelain. So that just goes to show how well the paint is done. Now, before you even put it on the base, you do have to attach these little towers here. And you want to be careful because these little pieces are thin. Although, I have put excessive force on them by mistake, when I first got it. And they haven't snapped. They kind of give a little, but just be very careful with those. Paint application on this is excellent for being so small. So you're going to make note of where the notch is right here. You'll see a little tab there, and the notch right on the ship itself. So you want to line that up, alright? Then push down. You want to make sure you don't push down on those little antenna pieces. Next, you want to grab the other piece, which is identical, and same thing. Line it up with the notch. Let's try that again. And just carefully push it in. Okay, so now you got the basic ship. You don't want to go ahead and put this down without the base. So, like I said, the base has notches. These notches are actually to clear these blue things here. So go around the bottom piece and then line up these notches. So there's 4 notches, one for each blade here, for each blue fin. So line those up, make sure it goes in nicely, and there you have it. It's complete. Alright guys, here he is with Metal Tech 01, which is also from HL Pro. This was the very first figure I got from them, which was really nice. It's nice and hefty die cast, so make sure you check that out. But I have it here for comparison, for size comparison, compared to the mothership. So there you'll see the mothership in the background. Even though there's really no reason for me to have it on a spinning stand, since it's basically the same all around, this gives you an idea of what it will look like with the base from different angles. Since the base is not clear, you know, it may be a little distracting to some people, but if you really look, the shape of the base really works with the Mothership, so it's not necessarily distracting. It actually gives it a nice design. It looks well balanced, so it looks good on display. So and for you diecast fanatics, it's pure diecast. I mean, this is probably something that only a die-hard Grendizer collector will want. That brings us to the end of the review, guys. Gonna wrap it up here, but before we do, just want to remind you guys to check out CollectionDX.com for the written review. There's some photos there of the Mothership and Grendizer thrown in for some fun. And I'd like to thank HL Pro Hygiene Corporation for providing the review sample for you guys today. So make sure you check that site out too. And that'll be it, guys. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you like the videos, make sure you subscribe. Till later. Bye-bye.